guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Rock Sound. It's When We Were Young Festival 2022, and Jaden joins me now. How are you, man?
I'm doing fantastic, bro. I just got done playing. I feel great.
How'd that one go? That crowd looks outrageous today.
It was crazy. From the moment, I think, like, the festival opened, this bitch was packed as fuck. It was crazy. Everyone was just so excited to be here, so I'm really glad that I got to come out and have fun. It was more fun than I've had in a long time.
That's really nice to hear because it's, I mean, obviously it's been talked about to death at this point, but it's such a stacked lineup. It feels like a real kind of moment for everybody. Everyone, as you just said, is so excited. It's got to be nice now that it's finally here to be a part of a big event like this, right?
Yeah, this is like the first. It's like the lineup for like that really matters for myself. You know what I mean? I've gotten to do a lot of amazing things with a lot of amazing people giving me great opportunities, but this was kind of my first of like them being like, yo, Jaden, come out here. Playing Backstage was like fucking fantastic. So it was great, dude.
Very, very exciting, man. Well, I remember the last time we chatted, I think we chatted briefly over Zoom a long time ago, back in pandemic days. Dude, long time back. But obviously the album's come out since then, the deluxe version of the album and everything. I guess now it's time for a little bit of reflection there, man. You know, went down really well with your fan base. Obviously had a lot of success with those tracks on there. But how do you feel now about Tell Me About Tomorrow? How are you reflecting on it?
Crazy. I'm really glad that that's the first album I ever put out. You know what I mean? Genuinely, I wouldn't change anything about it. I think it's a great foundation for me. It has been. I've been making so much new music. Me and Travis have just been making music. We're about to drop a next single on November 11th. And there's no boundaries anymore, man. I feel like I solidified what I was trying to say with my first album, and now I'm really, I want to tell a story about my life for the past couple of years, and it's just been everywhere. I think a lot of people are going to relate to it. So best thing, I'm in the best position I feel like I could ever be in. No matter what happens, I'm grateful for everything that I've gotten to do so far. So.
Man, that's so exciting to hear that you're in that kind of good creative place. I mean, obviously, there's been a few tracks that have come out here and there, but yes, that new single "Sober," right? That's coming out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about that, man. When did that one kind of come together?
Oh, it was crazy. It was an accident. Travis is awesome. I feel like he did it on purpose, but he said it was an accident. It was me and Mike Posner. He like double booked us.
Okay.
And so Mike ended up writing this. I had this hook that I really wanted to do, and he ended up writing this song with me, which is crazy because Justin Bieber is actually such a big influence. Like I started singing when I was 9 because of him. And so to have like Mike, who wrote Boyfriend and so many fucking fantastic tracks, I was just like, fuck it. So we just had fun with the song. We played it today, and no one had heard it, and it was probably one of the best songs of the set. And like, it was really great. I think it's just like it's easy for people to listen to, and the juxtaposition of it sounds really happy, but I'm talking about like bullshit, you know, like shit that really happens in life. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. And the next single I put out is gonna sound different, and the next one's gonna sound different. Because I don't want to be put in a box. I want people to know that like what I'm making is an expression of how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we mentioned Travis. That creative collaboration's obviously been so successful at this point. He's the hardest working man in showbiz, Travis Barker. I'm telling you. But I mean, how has that progressed this time around? You know, now that you have the album under the belt, what's that working relationship like these days with you guys?
I think kind of what I've been saying is so much more. It's like so fun now.
Yeah.
Like me and him are like, we've been going all over the place. Like it's so funny. I wanted to see AFI. I think they're playing right now, or they just played, but like we just made a song that sounds like AFI, and then we made the song that sounds like The Strokes. Like we're out here just like really expressing, taking true inspiration, you know what I mean? Which is a lot coming from like that's after 2 years of me doing this, you know what I mean? Me making music with him, learning, like trying to focus on everything I can, live performances with Kells, and watching Travis, and like watching Dom now, Youngblood, and like really trying to take in all of this, all of these lessons. And I that's why I say I think I'm in the best place, because now I'm like, all right, I think I know what I need to say. I think I know how I need to say it too. So I'm excited as fuck.
That's so exciting, man. That's so exciting to hear you talk like that. And of course, you know, I do want to mention as well, bit of a busy couple of weeks for Travis, hasn't it? You know, with his other job, there.
Man never stops
working. What was your reaction to that? Because I know Blink were such a kind of cornerstone band for you.
It's funny because I knew they were going to release a single for a minute, but I didn't know it was going to be that one for a long time. I think they like went through a couple, and that's how awesome they are. Is they don't settle just because they know they're Blink and they can make whatever. Like they really went through the works, so hardworking. I got to talk to like Mark and Tom, and like I don't know, it feels like it's just like Blink is back. That's all you can fucking say. That's so sick. Edging was the perfect song to come back with. Are you kidding me?
It's a good
That's hilarious.
Moment, man. It's a good launch moment. Well, speaking of your collaborators as well, I did want to mention, since last time we spoke, of course, you actually headed out on the road with your friend MGK.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that experience? Because, I mean, what an arena production that man put together. It's got to be nice to be able to get out and play for those kind of crowds and those kind of rooms.
It's really crazy. A lot of people don't understand how magnificent it actually is. You know, the internet is obviously super prevalent nowadays, sadly, and like although like honestly I came from it, it's like one of like the hardest struggles I think everyone has, and like no one wants to admit it. Like social media is just fucking everything up. But he's a fucking legend, dude. I've seen it firsthand. Like, dude gave me everything, just like in a family way, not in a beneficial way, none of that shit. And he goes out there every night, and he's nervous before the show, and he goes out there and he's so grateful. He comes off and he's like, he really cares about that shit, and that shows me, if anyone likes my show, so much of that comes from Kel's just showing me like how to be out there and enjoy what you're doing, you know what I mean? Not get so caught up in everything everyone has to say. And so it was like genuinely the perfect send-off into my career, being able to go on that tour. It was everything I could ever ask for and more, and so that's my brother for life, always.
So nice to hear, so nice to hear. Before I let you go and enjoy the rest of your day, question I've been asking absolutely everybody.
Please.
Like we say, absolutely stacked lineup here today, so many legends on that bill. If you could work with anyone who's out here today, who'd be the dream collab there?
Oh my God! It feels like question. Any answer is wrong. You know what I mean? But
or any answer is right.
Every answer is right. Exactly.
Answer.
Yeah. Oh man, it just depends, I guess, on what kind of mood I'm in. Right now, bring me. I love Ollie. Like I've gotten to talk to him a little bit, and he's just the coolest guy. And I love their sound. It's actually like leaning into a lot of the sound I'm doing. It's like this hyper punk, like really more synth oriented. Not as much like so simply constructed. A lot of levels to it. You know what I mean? And dynamic. And so I don't know. Ollie, let me know, dude. If that happens, this was manifestation. I called it right here.
We're manifesting it right now. There we go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Really good to chat to you.
Thank you so much, brother.
We'll see you soon.
You too, bro. I'll see you drunk later.
All right, Jaden, everybody.